Was get out of this, huh? All right. This is on there. I hope. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to teach?
Teach that one here.
What else? You can teach what you want.
Okay.
Just tell them that.
Stonko.
Stongon Tsukadega.
Non-diverse.
Yeah. How do I bring up?
It's on there.
Okay.
And you can go back to this and you'll get your other lessons too.
Okay. Okay.
You can go to here. You can more. See.
Oh, okay. Okay. Commands.
There you go. There you go, commands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's command phrases and human phrases.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Just. Turn off recording. And pause it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. It's still going to Jokayadega God. That's for one. And then it's still going to Jokayadega God for two people or more. I'm not going to teach today because I'm still coughing. I had COVID, so I'm having a hard time. So Stephen here's going to be nice enough to teach y'all today, at least for 30 minutes, because he's got another class going. So if you can just forgive us this time for cutting the class down short, go through some stuff for me, and if you just bear with him, and I'll be back sometime next week. If I'll be back next week because I know I'll be better. Oh, I know what you hit the guy. Bye-bye. Okay.
Becky.
All right, Mado, it's I've been out for a while, but I had that I'm getting a short breath. Getting short-winded, but I had COVID. I caught COVID, and been haven't been back to work. I came back yesterday, and so today I'm gonna go ahead and let Stephen. And it's good to see all of y'all. And when I talk a lot, I get short-winded or I start coughing. And I'm over it, but still yet, I'm still having the after effects. So if you just give Stephen your full attention, he's going to teach y'all today. Oh, I know. Chihita got this. Mado.
Thank you so much. Stongon Tsukadega Ga. Chimage Gundoism. What that one is saying is that it's talking about how we're all of you throughout the night. That one's plural. And then
Excuse me, Stephen.
Yeah.
We can't see your screen. You need to share your screen.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Let me.
No problem.
Here we go. There we go. Now, can you guys see it?
Hee.
Okay. The first one that she went over was Istongon Tsukadega. That one's singular. That's kind of it's like an expression. It's this And it says, did you make it through the night okay? Or how was your night okay? And that's kind of what that's saying up there. And the other one, when that aga is put on the end, that's indicating plurality. That's when you're speaking to more than one person. Now, I must warn you, and even Miss Ella might agree with this. If you say that, like if Stone going to Kayadega to an elder, they might think you're fluent, and then all of a sudden they might just unload on you, just really start talking to you in the Muskogee language, because you're going further than just saying it's Stone Go. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times if you say expression like that, light bulb just clicks on them, and boy, they can start really rattling off. Then I'll be like, oh God, gotta slow down, slow down. But anyways, that's for that one. Now we're going to go into I'm going to go into some Halloween terms. Can y'all see the screen? That first one is chasi. If I say chasi, all righty. And the next one is ishtiila, izaga. That's kind of expressive for a zombie. Izaga has to do with living. Ila also has to do with being dead. And so ishtiila, izaga, zombie. And then we got the next one after that is bozilasti. Bozilasti. It's going to be black cat. Mr. Ken, could I get you to say this one that says Takfulalishka? Can you say that?
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding the directions.
Can you say this, the next word after Bozilasti, right under it? Spelled Takfblv. Leskb. Can you say that?
Takfa la that's
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Takfulaliska. Takfulaliska.
oh tak
Yeah.
la vista.
And then the next one is Igafuni. Igafuni. Iga's head. Funi has to do with bones. So that's it's actually descriptive toward the skull. Now we're going to go to Ishtihobelga. The next one is Ishtihobelga. And everybody say that, Ishtihobelga. Now that's graveyard. Now Hobelga is saying like a grave, and Ishti is talking about people, or the grave of people, and that's graveyard. And then the next one is Ishtiila Ina, or Ina, Ishtiila Ina. That is corpse. That is a corpse. Ila has to be talking about a dead person. And Ina, you know, the body. So it's talking about the corpse. The next one is Yomutski. Yomutski. If I say Yomutski.
Yomuski.
Yep, Yomutski, that has to do with dark. The next one is descriptive, and I like the way that Becky put this, and that's Igashigo. 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 And that is saying without the head, but that's talking about decapitated. The next one is in Bothlida. That means to hex or to put a spell on somebody. In Bothlida, the hex or spell. Next one is Abidi. Abidi. It's like a shadow. He's legal, which is spelled H.
Mvhayv.
Yep.
That one you just said, the hex and spell,
Yeah,
Maga.
okay. In both leader. In both leader. Yeah. In both leader.
Okay. I was thinking in both geta, but that's blow, isn't it? Blow. In both geta.
Yeah. Yeah. Both leader. In both. That's the hex or to put a spell. Next one is
Hello.
and the next one we got is a beady after that. That's shadow. Easily go. Easily go means like not good, or it can be in reference to evil. Then the next one is both lie. Both lie. It's like a witch, a person that casts spells. Next one is chada, blood. Chada. And then we got dohahawa. It's like a casket. Dohahawa. And then we got Ajok Thunwa. Ajok Thunwa. Boy, I was trying to think of that word the other day. Ajok Thunwa, spider. Then we got Lihaya Thapko. It's like a cauldron. And then we got Tikniklaja. Tikniklaja. Well, it's describing like a burner, a person that burns, but this is the reference to Satan. And then we got Wohohogi, how. And then after that, it's kind of descriptive. Dogova, Soklanga. It's like putting something over your face, mask. And then we got, this is kind of descriptive right here. It's Nithli Nuthgaba. Nithli Nuthgaba, midnight. Or like the middle of the night. So Nuthgaba has to deal with being in the middle. And then we got Hathisi, which is moon. Hathisi. Hathisi. Moon. Then the next one, well, a lot of Muskogee people know this one, Honka or Hunka, which is like a monster. Oba is going to be owl. Owl. Oba. Which is owl. So Funwa is going to be a pitchfork. Well, basically is fog. Golgoji is like a little light, or you could say flashlight. And then we got Tokwala Bijaja, just Grim Reaper. Tokwala Bijaja. Don't go, Mr. Shaffer. Tukaya Dega.
Oh. Hitler, Momes is he what'd you say for monster? Oh, he hunger
Okay.
hijayat geologicos.
Hmm.
It's honka.
Yeah.
Mvhayv, Chafonwa, pitchfork. So that's the same as just a eating fork too?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Same words, same word. You know, one Muskogee word can mean several different things. So one way, pitchfork, it is a fork, but we still just use this same word for that as well. And so we're gonna go on to the next one, and it says Chara Ishkamiko. Ishkamiko. Yeah, that's the king drinker of blood, and that's descriptive for Count Dracula. Chara Ishkamiko. And then we got Ishtifoni, which is the bone of a man. It's a reference, it's being descriptive, and it's describing the skeleton. And then we come to the next one, Chamba, which is something sweet. And so that's in reference to candy, but you see the next one, Gindi. That's kind of a Creeklish way of saying it. And then we got Howaija, which is wicked. Now I'm going to say the next one, and you guys, now look at the board. I'm going to kind of see if you guys can kind of guess what I'm saying. Bahi Ishti. Bahi Ishti.
Grassman.
There you go. So what's that going to be in descriptive of?
Scarecrow.
Yeah, you got it, man. That's good. And the next one's Ajoklanwa Hoya. Hoya has to do with a net. Ajoklanwa Hoya. That's a spider web. The next one is Chada Ishka. It's like a drinker of blood. Chada Ishka, which is a vampire.
Achoklanwa Ofacha. Could you say Magitsky Daya Naghoya for internet web of things?
It could be, but I think we have another word. I have to ask about that more. But when I eat it more, but I think we have another word for internet. But I'm gonna have to ask on that one. And it's like we have a word for computer.
Nagidoa. Gobi?
Egobi, something like that, yeah, Egobi. And but anyways, but I'm gonna have to ask on the internet, on the one about the internet. But that's a good way to put it. God, he's a lawyer. But Ishti Ela Guthby. Ishti Ela Guthby. Guthby has to deal with being dry or dead, but it's in reference to the one we're using for mummy. The next one is Istijupko. Istijupko. That's in reference to tall man, or what we would call Bigfoot. Bigfoot. And the next one is Nagihaya. Nagihaya, the shapeshifter. Nagihaya, shapeshifter. Now, who can tell me which one, what am I meaning when I say Iga Shigo? Iga Shigo Nagidoa.
No head.
There you go. There you go. And there's a story, I think, about the headless horseman.
Yeah, yeah.
This horseman. Without looking at your words here, I'm gonna say, what does this mean? Ishti hobelga.
Clown?
Hobelga.
Mm. Oh,
Graveyard.
Is there something about
Graveyard.
There you go. There you go. That's good. That's good. What about Imboslida?
Mvhayv. Mvhayv.
Yeah.
Not Magahano Luesin. Yeah. Tolman. Haramakto. Magas.
Ishti Japko. Ishti Japko. Ishti Japko. Ishti Japko.
Okay, I'm not trying to be picky, but another way I've heard it is Japko.
Okay.
Isti Japko
Okay.
with an A sound. With an A sound.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
That may be the old way to say it, I mean, but because that's what we grew up hearing that, like that sound.
Right. Okay.
Mado.
Ishti Japko. She was saying with the A sound, with that low A sound, like that. Like that.
not Hadam Nagi Oga?
Ishti Japko. 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 Comes from Chukida. That means like to be long. And so Ishti Japko is kind of descriptive in reference to like a tall man, but
Oh,
we
enggak.
big
Kitles.
foot. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. Now we're going to go into some commands here. Everybody say Vegas.
Wait.
Yeah, quit. I saw a little kid one time. He had a Muskogee T-shirt on her, and he said, and on that shirt it said, "My name must be Vegas." My name must be Vegas. And so I heard that a lot when I was growing up. Oh, I heard it, man. If I didn't quit, I probably would got a cane on the back of my head, or I mean, sometimes the Melders didn't play back then.
I was at Indian Falls Creek
Mhm.
and I was trying to talk some Muskogee to these guys who were giving me a ride.
Mhm.
And we got to talking about, one of them said that he thought when he was a kid that Vegas was his Indian name. Malchivka is the Chadi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vegas no más.
Yep. Yep. If I look back, that I could think that too. So, but anyways, let's go on to Nujas, means go to sleep. Nujas, go to sleep.
No, just Mongat Nodges.
Yeah, it can be. I guess it can be understood both ways, but Nujas. But then we got Aklobus, means like take a bath. Aklobida come from Aklobida, means like to bathe. Then we got Hombus, it means eat. Now I didn't know this until a few years ago, that I was talking to an elder by the name of Ben Yehola. and he had to correct me on something because I guess I gave the command to eat, but I was just talking to one person. He said, Stephen, when you're talking to one person, you just say homeless. But when you're talking to more than one person, you say homebucks or homebucks G. And so I learned that, that was just a few years ago. I'm glad I did. Then alegas, the next one is alegas. It's like to get up. Alegas. Bosses come from bossa, that means like to sweep. Bosses, like in sweeping the house or whatever. And then we get hayas. Comes from haya, it means to make. But this is a command like to make something. And then you can go on to hoboyas. Hoboyas, that means like to go, it's telling you to look for something. Hoboyas. And everybody, can anybody come up with a sentence using hoboyas?
Jostagen Hoboyagit.
Hey, that's good. Yeah, that's look for eggs. So you can use that for Easter. Yeah.
Isto magri hadam graveyard. Isti mag
Ishti Hobelga.
Isti hobelga.
Ishti Hobelga.
Isti hobelga.
Yeah.
Okay, so Isti hobelga hoboya.
Now let's look at the next one, and that's he just look at it. I might say Ushwa Tangi Shura Tanga. He just see. I'm trying to say that bird flying in the air. He just now these are singular commands. Who can tell me what I mean by when I say singular commands?
You mean you're just giving it to one person?
Exactly, that's right. Your answer is good, man. I like that. And then we got the next one is Lagos. Now, you got to understand about Lagos or Legida. That means to sit for one person. And when you got two people sitting or to sit, we'll say Gagida. And then you got a bogida for more than one person to sit. So I can't use the same type of root word for every situation if I'm commanding more than one person to sit. If I'm commanding two people to sit, I believe I would say gagux, two people to sit, gagux. I can't just say legibus or legibucks to them. So the root verb changes on that. It's the same way with to go. Like you can say ias to one person, but if there's more than one person, usually you can say abiux, y'all go. But anyways,
Isti hokolen ma ahoyats.
Ahoy, yeah, you can say that. Ahoyux, because ahoya that has to deal with a lot of time with two people going.
Isti hokolen hamguz. I mean, well,
Just
no,
two,
that's not right. Isti hokolen olgi. or something like
Yeah.
that. Just only 2 people, right?
Mhm. But we're going on and it's, the next one is
If you say abiyaks to,
3 or more, you can use 3 or more on that one.
but you can't use it for 2.
LA, I think you can use it for 2, isn't it? Abita. Yeah. I believe you can use that one for 2, 3. I mean, the 2 people too as well.
Isn't it with the ending sound? The ending sound changes. You know, if you're going to say go, abiyaks.
Abiyaks, yep.
Abiyaks. Ayas is like one person. Ayas is one person.
Yep.
2 people would be abiyaks.
You
Well,
can use-
Abiyaks.
Can it be a hoyaks?
Well, if you're just using it for 2 people only, you're just being clear just for 2 people. Like if for me and another person,
Right, for 2 only.
let's go to school, Mahagatu, Ahoya.
It's the Poland Ogie.
Yeah, that one's just primarily, I believe, for 2 people. But anyways, let's go on, let's go to Iskas. Iskas means like drink.
It's
Iskas, drink it. And then Adis, come here. Come here. And then you got Ayas. That means like go.
now with udis, it's the same thing. There's another word, isn't there?
Yeah. There's different words
Or
for
plural for more than one.
exactly. There's Awida, that's like more than one to come. Yejida. And that's more than that's in reference to like 3 or more coming. Yejida.
Awada, Hokolan, Yejida, Duchinin, Monkat, Duchinin, Adlagan. Well,
3 or more, yeah, that's right. That's for Yejida. And we're going to go on to Ammonias. Who can tell me what I'm saying?
Wouldn't that, what we're talking about, getting here or come here? I think that it's just, Yejis is, they're getting here. They are getting here, or they are here. Okay? And I think it would be just as simple to do it like that.
Awida, okay.
Mhm. Or that, what you're saying is they are coming. Aridos, you know. So Yejidos is they're here. Gaia.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll look at it later on. But anyway, it's just Ammonias, that means tell me. Ammonias means tell me. Tell me. Now, what am I saying when I say Humanias? Humanias.
tell us.
There you go. That's good. That's good. Next one is Abilas, and it comes from Abilida. Abilida. That means like to laugh, but this is a command that says to laugh or smile. Abilas. Abilas. Next one is Akhoras. It's like shutting the door or something like that. Close the door. And then we got Achas. That comes from Achida. You know, like to put on clothes. So when I say Achas, that means like put it on or get dressed. I guess a lot of people would know this one, Loxigot. 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 I think my grandma would tell me all the time, Loxigot, Loxigot, don't you lie to me. I got in trouble or something like that. And I sure do miss my grandma though. Boy, and when I really miss her, my grandma. You probably knew her, Ella. Boy, but maybe he'll let you out.
How do Magabas?
Loxigot.
No, monks, I missed her.
Be Oyagida.
Boyagida?
Be lonesome.
Oh, okay, Boyagida.
Yep.
But Boyagida, is that one of those in Chabogi? You would have to say it, or you can't say Chin Boyages?
Yeah. You can say
In
that.
Boyages?
Yeah. I miss you.
In Chin Boyages.
There's a video about the allotments. There was a little girl, her name was Duffalobi. She says it kind of like that. When she's talking at the grave of her grandfather or her dad, words, the video. All right, well, guys, I've got to go.
Mvhayv, can you go back to that word? Mvhayv, real quick. Can you go back to that word, close it?
Yeah, okay,
Real quick.
right here.
Adamagas.
Uphold us. Uphold us. Uphold us.
Okay. Give it more of a D sound at the end. Akotas. Akotas. Uh-huh.
Yes, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I'm sorry to be picky. I'm sorry.
Corrected.
Maduro, haram jihadis.
Simo. Well, guys, I've got to go. But I enjoy teaching you guys.
The Butchkido is.
That's pretty good. You know, Anio. Ajapashkido is. Well, you guys have a nice day. I've got to get to another class I got to teach later on. So, Mado GKSG. Okay, that's good. That's good. Right.
Bye. Haram Chijatis.
I don't see you, Jarvis.
Okay.